my God. You about to die this morning, girl. This is a school zone, man. You better be slow down. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. We are down here. I just dropped my kid off at school. So we are down here. I wanted to talk about Speak on It, but I didn't want to just talk. I mean, I guess we could talk about Speak on It. With Marlo, Hampton. I watched it yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I did watch it yesterday. I watched Married to Medicine. I was going to come down here and review Married to Medicine, but I realized I didn't take any notes. So I'm going to have to come back tomorrow for Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine was also extremely boring. Like, super boring. Even the fight with Quad and Heavenly, I was like, girl, y'all making my head hurt. I can't do this. I was about to change the channel. All that hollering and screaming, it's too much. Hollering and screaming like that, too much. Anyway, so Marlo was on Speak on It with Candy. Marlo and Candy let us know that they've known each other way before the Housewives, because Marlo dated Candy's godbrother. And I don't know how many. I mean, Candy is from Atlanta. Candy knows somebody who knows somebody, or it's Candy's cousin, or something like that. So I wonder how big Candy's family is. I know it's her mom and her two sisters. Are there more sisters, or is just them three? Bertha and Nora and Joyce. Bertha, Nora, and Joyce. That's their names. But anyway, so they share that with us, that they've known each other for a long time. I wouldn't have known that, because remember the season when Cynthia asked him, I don't even know why you have on that dress, where she had that purple dress on. And Cynthia had that long bone straight wig on, and Candy had on like these Spanx. Candy had on Spanx. What's going on over here? What are they doing at the park? They blocking these, what are y'all doing? They trying to put up this fence over here. I don't know what's happening. But anyways, let me move over here. Yes, somebody is in my parking space. See, we was just talking about that in the comments. They be in my parking space. I don't say anything though. I don't like to cause any problems. If it keeps happening, then I'll have something to say. So let me get my notes. I have notes. All right. So she also talked about how she was trying to get Marlo work. I do remember them saying that they had a reality show called Hot Atlanta. I guess it was going to be focused on fashion and things like that, but it ended up falling through. I remember when that happened. I remember that. They asked Marlo, why doesn't she have a peach? I honestly think, to me, if I were to have an opportunity to be on a show like that and not have to share my personal life, but I can still get paid to hang out with some girlfriends, to travel, to drink and brunch and do all of these things, and I don't need to be in the forefront. I could just be in the group, right? I would rather do that than to be in the forefront, right? Like, I feel like I can still have the fun. I can still, engage with the women, but you don't need to follow my personal story, right? So Marlo says that she just looks at it as, when God says that it's ready, then it's ready for her to have a peach. If you think about it, Marlo has been on the show, and I think it's important. I think she realized the importance of maintaining friendships with all of the women in case one of them leaves the show. So you would still be a part of the friend group if one of them left the show. But if you are so busy up under one person as their friend, and then creating conflict with other women, when that one person leaves and you have created conflict with everybody else depending on her staying, you got a weird situation when when it's time to come back. You're like, bitch, don't nobody fucks with you. The girl that you was fucking with so much that you didn't give anybody else the time of day, or you wanted to create conflict with those people. I feel like that's why Marlo is friends with, trying to be cool with Kenya now, being cool with Candy, and Portia, trying to be cool with everybody so that she can maintain that position. I don't think Marlo wants a peach, but Marlo has been given scenes. They spotlight her like Candy said. They don't really do that with friends. But they did her wig launch party. Hair care. They showed her the scene with this season with Kenya going to her little store front or whatever. We asked Marlo, where did she get her fashion sense? Marlo says that she got it from her mom, and that even though they were broke and being abused, that they were dressed nice. I don't know how many families across this country can attest to being dressed nice and presentable, but inside the home it's a fucking war zone. But as long as you look nice. So that's where she learned her fashion sense. Le Archive is her store that she has where people are able to rent high-end fashion pieces that they can rent for whatever they want to rent it for. And she's now, it sounds like it's growing. She says people do come, they pick pieces. She's good at styling. She can put something together real quick. And then she said something about being a personal shopper and talking about give her your credit card. Not with them many mug shots, bitch. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Marlo Hampton. You got the game fucked up. If you think I'm gonna give you my credit card to do some personal shopping, I'll personal shop for you too. Girl, where? With who? With whose card? I talk about her being the guardian of her nephews. Her sister has some mental health issues. She said that her sister had bipolar and schizophrenia. When she's not on her medication, she isn't the nicest person to be around. And hey, Crow, she says that, that she took her nephews on and it's really different and all this other stuff. So I think that's another reason why Marlo she kind of spoke to that. She was like, fighting with Kenya all the time. It's like, I have to be a role model. I have people watching me. So not only do I have to tell them, like, this is how you are in your relationships with people, but I also have to do that so they can see. And she's right. You do have to, show them what it is you're telling them to do. You have to demonstrate it for them to be like, oh, okay, I see that my aunt is able to mend friendships with this. I should be doing the same thing, so that's her, her way of approaching that. They talked about RHOA. They started getting into that and talked about how the season was, and she basically said with Portia that she's tired of Portia being fake. I don't know how many people have to say it, but apparently she texted Portia like on the low and's like, girl, what happened? Now here's the thing. Marlo and Portia aren't close enough, from my perspective, for Portia to be to trust Marlo enough to tell her that she slept with Bolo. She doesn't. I don't know. Even with Kenya trying to get the girl to say it, it's like, I don't have to tell you guys anything. Like, I just don't. You are not. You don't deserve it. We don't have that kind of relationship. You don't deserve that from me. That's how I feel. And if Portia was had a better grasp on words, maybe she could express it in that way, because I don't have to tell you anything, Marlo. Like, but Marlo's coming from the space where I am texting a trusted friend and I'm expecting her to trust me with some information. And then she's like, and you doing all this stuff in front of people who don't fuck with you. Like, Marlo made all the points, but Portia don't have to tell you a motherfucking thing at all. She don't have to tell you nothing. You have friends right now, very close friends in your friend group, who have fucked people that you will never know that they had sex with. You would never know it. And they're your BFFs. Everybody don't have to tell you everything that's happening. Now, I get it. It was in a main house, and that dynamic creates a different kind of scenario where your guys are at work, and it's that scenario. But I don't think that Portia and Marlo had a trusted friendship where I can text you on the low and be like, girl, what was you doing? And then you be like, girl, we was in there fucking. No, I'll be like, girl, I don't know. I wasn't doing nothing, because really, I don't really trust you. So Marlo's issue, and she has mommy issues too. Her issue is rejection. That's her wound. That's her childhood wound. And that's why I think it's really weird that everybody always focuses and uses that dagger against Kenya, when all of these women behave in their relationships based on their relationship with their caregivers. And Marlo was very forthright. She kind of talked about how it was an abusive situation. She doesn't like when people reject her because her mother rejected her. And that's why I'm like, why would you sit across from Kenya and be like, that's why your mama don't want you? Girl, your mother didn't want you either. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? They all got their little things or whatever. She said she was just tired of fighting with Kenya. She's tired of the BS. Because it really wasn't, what are you fighting for? What was your problem with Kenya? That didn't have nothing to do with Nene. What was your problem with her? Because y'all was cool before. Because you went from, and you mad because I'm Kenya friend? Yes. And then you did the same thing Portia did to Kenya. Kenya tried to be cool with Portia. Portia ran, as soon as Nene stepped on the scene, now it's, I've been so lost without you. What did she tell her? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are y'all doing? So she said she was just tired of the arguing and the BS, and that she actually tried to make up with Kenya before the whole Bolo situation. So Portia making it seem like, you know, the only reason why Marlo was trying to be cool with Kenya is so that they can be against me with this Bolo situation, when literally the night before they showed Marlo and Kenya at the table trying to have that conversation, and Marlo was on her way to feeling like she doesn't want to do this stuff with Kenya. They talked about Shamia, baby. The conversation with Shamia, they should have actually shown that. I think that would have been a great fucking scene to see Marlo tell Shamia. So let me tell you what happened with Marlo and Shamila. She said she looked like Coming to America, and it's funny because I didn't even put the correlation together when they're like, whatever you like she be like that with Portia. Whatever you like, bark like a dog, a big dog, okay? That is Shamia and Portia. And it's like, oh my God, I didn't even put it together. But yes, Coming to America. She still gives me a Royal Caribbean lounge singer. She's still giving me that. But she's saying that the reason why they're acting like that is because what happened in New Orleans. And in New Orleans, she kept asking Shamia, what's wrong? What did I do? What's the problem? And girl, you acting like I fucked your man or something. So Shamia, baby, when Rock, shout out to Rox, baby. When she said that man looked like Issa Rae, I had to go to the internet so fast to look up Shamia's husband. Said she called that man Issa Rae, and he looks like Issa Rae. Bitch, when she said it, I went to the internet so fast and hollered, baby. So Shamia with her man, honey, she told Marlo, my man would never fuck you. Marlo told her the truth. Bitch, if he fucked you, he would fuck me. Marlo, what's up? Bitch, what's up? What's up? If your husband fuck you, bitch, he will fuck me. Y'all be acting like these niggas really are like, oh, no, I'm sorry. No, thank you. Look at Marlo, bitch. Marlo is fly as hell. So you fly as hell too. Shamia, we're not going to take nothing away from Shamia. So, bitch, if he fucked you, he would fuck me. Okay? So don't get cute. Don't think because I got 23 mug shots and a list, okay? Don't think that I can't pull your nigga, because I can. And I think Marlo told her, I think she left this out, but I think Marlo told her she will fuck him in front of her. I don't know. That's the word on the street is what she told her in New Orleans. She told the story. I said, I mean, what can you say? So now Shamia is mad at Marlo because of that. Girl, you shouldn't have turned your face up at me like your man wouldn't fuck me, girl. Don't play. And is it rude as fuck? Yes, it's rude as fuck. But don't turn your nose up at me, bitch. Don't do it. Because I will fuck your man in front of you. Okay? Don't do it. I'll make an OnlyFans with your man, bitch. Don't play. You want to play? You want to see? You want to see? You want to play? Bark like a dog. A big dog, honey. If he fuck you, he would want me. So she said they haven't really talked, and that was pretty much it with Marlo. They said it's gonna be a part 2, so we'll see what she's talking about. It's whatever. Okay, you guys, take care of each other, protect your energy. Peace.